Hi everybody, welcome to Telepathic Tarot Letters. Okay, I got a 420 special collective pick a card reading for you guys. I'm gonna have some pictures that you can choose from. I'll put them up after the intro, but the topic we'll be tapping into today is just basically seeing what is your sex appeal. Okay, what makes you a siren, what makes you irresistible to the ladies, to the fellas, whatever you're attracted to, whatever you resonate with, we're gonna tap in. So I'll see you guys at your piles. Hi Pile 1, welcome to your reading where we're going to tap in and we're going to see what your sex appeal is, okay? What are people saying when it comes to you? So I have some pre-picked cards and we're going to get straight into it. Oh, so we have reconnect. Reconnect with someone or something you lost a connection to. So your sex appeal is you're unforgettable. To people, you are like the one that got away, okay? Whether it's romantic, platonic, family, co-workers, it doesn't matter. People really miss you. They want to reconnect with you. They have like fond memories of you. They're always reminiscing, feeling nostalgic about what you guys once had. You have an energy like it kind of relates to a reading I wanted to do about how is your absence felt. You were a pal that people really feel your absence when you're gone, and they really long for you, they really miss you, and they really wish that they could reconnect with you and build new memories, because it's just sad thinking that what you guys had is in the past, and it's given this vibe that people want to reconnect with you, but hey, you don't want to reconnect with them because they weren't acting right. They weren't matching your energy when they should have been matching your energy. So you've left them in the past and you're moving on to bigger and better things. So you could definitely have a sex appeal where there are always new opportunities available to you. You're someone where you never get caught up in cycles or you're stagnant or you're stuck, because you know that if you leave a situation, there is always something bigger and better awaiting you. So yeah, you have a lot of people missing you and wanting to reconnect with you, but it's like you're ahead of the tracks, you're all the way in the distance, and it's too late to apologize. It's too late. Borrower, I have no problem asking for help when I need it. So I feel like you are someone that you know how to handle your business, because we literally just said you have no problem walking away from people, places, and things. You're someone that knows how to handle your business, but you have no problem asking for help when needed. And I feel like people actually enjoy helping you because maybe you're someone who doesn't normally ask for help. So yeah, you don't really normally ask for help from people, but if you really do need help, because you're a smart person, you understand that two minds are better than one, and you're someone that you work smart, you don't work hard, okay? And people just find that very admirable. They love to help you. You're not seen as a burden, okay? People just love to make your life easier because that's what you do to them. You make other people's life easier and they enjoy helping you and supporting you when you need it. Scammer, it's nothing for me to finesse you into giving me what you want. So I'm getting two messages. I'm getting, yeah, people just love to help you because you are charming. You can finesse people to get your way. You could people, I'm not saying that you're manipulative, but like you could essentially, like, you got the gift of the gab, you've got charisma, you know how to woo people to make things fall in your favor, and hey, people may not like that. I feel like the people that don't like that, they're just kind of envious that they don't have that power over people. But I feel like you have this power and you definitely use it for good, okay? The other side note I was getting is that no one can scam you. You see through the fuckery, you see through the BS. That's why you're able to walk away from people, places, and things, and that's why people miss you when you're gone. So yeah, if anyone tries to be deceitful and try and have their way with you, try and have power struggles and manipulate you, they are in for a rude awakening. That's not how it's gonna go down. Oh, you are someone that's always evolving, growing, reflecting on how you can be a better version of yourself, or how you can simply learn through karmic cycles that do not serve you. Because again, relating to that reconnecting, like, you're just not for dealing with anything that doesn't align with you or match your energetic vibration. And that's what people find really admirable about you. People just find it really sexy that you are able to, it's given self-awareness. You're able to reflect on where you may have gone wrong in a situation. And I also get this vibe that you have no problem admitting that, okay? You're not someone who's going to be all up in your feelings and your ego. You know how to come forward, and I guess people could admire how you deal with conflict and resolutions. Like, you're very good at that because you're able to see things from a bigger perspective, okay? You're able to have a biased view. Like, obviously, when you get out of your feelings and your emotions, you're able to really rationalize things and put them where they need to go. And you're someone who likes to grow and evolve, so you don't really like to hold on to stuff that is holding you back, for sure. Oh, we have romantic love affair, sex fig, secret lover, fuck buddy. So it's giving this vibe that you be getting a lot of options. People really want to be romancing you. They really want to be in your energy. They really want to be in your aura, your field. You could find yourself in I don't want to say you can find yourself in third-party situations, because maybe people want to put you in third-party situations, and that's why you always have to walk away and they feel like they fumbled the bag because they didn't make the right decisions. But at the same time, maybe friendship groups and people behind the scenes are kind of competing and fighting over you, trying to put dibs and claims over you. Like, you have a lot of people that your sex appeal is they want to sleep with you. They want to see what the nookie do. They want to, basically, okay, your sensual aura, it's like you're a siren. It's just calling them in, okay? People, I'm not gonna lie, like, this is coming off a bit toxic, but if you are in a relationship and, okay, the reason this is coming up, right? Because I am rewatching Geordie Shore just for the fun of it, because that's what I used to love watching when I was back in secondary, and I'm like, I gotta relive it. And an episode I just finished off on is when Aaron and Marnie, they're both in relationships, but there is this one situation where they go to the bathroom together after drinking too much, and they come out and they're all giggly and making pinky promises, and it's like they done hooked up. But you know, the both of them are gonna go to their graves denying that shit. So that's the vibe here. If you had a partner and someone wanted to have some fun with you on the lowdown, baby, people don't have a problem being your side piece. They will take that shit to the grave, because it's like, I don't know, your nookie, the lingam, it's got some sexual power that people, they don't care if they're on the side. As long as they're getting a piece, as long as they're getting their fix, they are happy. That's why with that manipulation, getting people to bend your way, do whatever you want them to do, like, people are on whatever time you're on, okay? Whether you want to use that to the good, like, whether you want to be good about it, negative about it, that's up to you. But yeah, like, I don't know, that's a bit of a toxic thing that came out on the side over there. But let's move on, let's move on. You just have a lot of options. A lot of people are pining for you, they're fiending for you, because you are alluring, you arouse people, you just get them hot and bothered. Like, people just really desire you, okay? And if you're someone like you don't want a serious commitment, people just, as long as they can have a moment with you, as long as they can have your time, your energy, it's like people just want to be in your space. I don't know, people be getting obsessive over your energy. Haunted memories, flashbacks. I'm not gonna go too deep on trauma. I mean, the trauma could just be talking about how people, what could the trauma be saying? It could just be talking about how people just feel like losing you and not being able to be in your energy is just traumatic for them. Or maybe you have a healing energy that helps people deal with their trauma, but at the same time, that could be like energy vampires and kind of codependent, and you don't want to deal with that, so that's why you have to walk away from those people. But going back to the reconnecting, like, People feel like when you leave them, you haunt them. You are heavy on their mind. They can't forget the memories of you. They can't stop thinking about the past and reminiscing on what you guys once had, what you once shared, okay? And people, I guess that's why the trauma and the side effects comes through, because when you walk away from people, you have a sex appeal where you elevate, you grow, because you have that reflection. You're able to move on, release, and, you know, rise above the BS. But other people, they really do struggle to do that. They feel stuck in the loop and the cycle of what could have been, what they had with you, what they've lost, you know, how they don't have you as a light to guide them through whatever cycles they're enduring. So yeah, people be very sad that they lost you and you be haunting them. I don't know if it's a situation if also people wronged you. You could be dishing out karma. That's your sex appeal. Like, people be getting karma if they come up against you and cross you. Oh, I love this piece. I am a being of love and release all negative energy. So yeah, you don't have time for the BS. You don't have time for anything that just doesn't align with you on a energetic vibration match. You feel me? You're someone that's just very peaceful, harmonious, and people very much respect that. They admire that, and I feel like they also want to reflect that to you, because they know if they're not bringing the same energy as you, you will easily let them go, because you are love, light, high vibration only, baby. Good vibes, good times. You don't have time for anyone's negativity. And I feel like that's why people get addicted or kind of codependent on your energy, like the energy vampires, because you know how to transmute, transmit, or just release any negative energy that does not serve you. Whereas some people may struggle to do that cycle of, I don't know if it's like the death card, where you're just releasing karmic cycles that do not serve you. It's almost like you've mastered that. You have mastered how to not let things on the outside that you cannot control bother you. Like, you do not stress over it, because you don't like anything to mess up with your peace and state of mind. You're not about it. Oh my gosh, your sex appeal is that you are highly successful. I know that there is no greater goal than love. Again, you're someone, and the reason you're so successful is because you have such good self-love. Yeah, basically self-love. You put yourself to like a high regard. You don't let anyone compromise or belittle who you are or how you feel about yourself, or even how you view yourself, okay? And this is what makes you very successful. This is what makes you able to chase after new opportunities and goals. Like, you're not afraid to take risks. Whether you win or fail, you're not afraid to just do something new and step out of your comfort zone. And people are just looking at you and seeing that, baby, you are very lucky, you are very successful. People wish that they had your Midas touch. That's what it's given, okay? You could also be someone who sets goals and you achieve them, okay? Whatever you put your mind to, you conquer it, you body it. Like, no one can tell you nothing. No one can put any delusions and illusions on you and say you cannot amount to what you want to amount to, because you will prove them wrong, okay? People's what is the word? Oh, this is gonna bug me because I actually do not know it. That word when people just doubt you. Anyway, when people just don't believe in you, want to prey on your downfall, you don't stress about that, okay? Because again, with the peace of mind, you don't let anything, you know, bug out your peace of mind and your mentality. You use that as motivation to prove them hoes wrong, period, okay? And we have investigator. You are someone that's very tapped in, okay? You don't, I feel like it's this vibe that you don't let people lead you astray, because you will always stay clued up. You will always do your own research, okay? You're not just gonna blindly go on what someone says because that's their belief. You're gonna do your own investigation into what it is and what you should not be picking up on, because at the end of the day, with people's traumas, like, they could be projecting onto, you know, from their own experience, and everyone has different experiences. Like, for example, if someone comes to you and they're like, oh, I don't like this person because A, B, C, D, E, F, G, like, you're gonna do your own research into that person to decide whether or not the evaluation the other person said to you is valid or not. You're not just gonna blindly, it's like you're not blindly loyal to the wrong causes, okay? You always tap in and know what's up. You could also have an energy where people love to do a lot of research and investigation on you because they just want to know your business. They want to know how you're so successful. They want to know how you're always growing, how you're always evolving, how you're so peaceful, even though you may be dealing with, because we got that negative scammer energy, even though you may be dealing with like energy vampires who want to self-sabotage you or deter you and knock you off your path. Like, people want to know, how do you conquer these karmic cycles that you endure? And then we have attention seeker. You don't have time for anyone that is an attention seeker, and I feel like maybe people try to project this onto you because you're in the limelight, but like, nah, I feel like as well, you just don't have time for people's projections. That's what it's coming on. Like, people, they're the ones who are actually the attention seekers, but they want to project that onto you because that's what it is. People want to make up a narrative and a story about you, because I don't know if you have a lot of fans, people that admire and respect you, because like we said, people want to reconnect with you. They miss you. They love helping you when you ask for help, okay? People be like, hey, we said it with the lovers and stuff like that. It can get messy. People want to do whatever you want to do. They're on your time, and other people who don't get that loyalty and dedication from others, like, yo, they be envious and they be a bit jealous, and they're the ones who are the real attention seekers, but they be wanting to project that onto you. So yeah, the energy that's definitely coming through, baby, is that you have haters. That's your sex appeal. Like, you're not bothered, you're not fazed by it, but people stay having your name in their mouth. That's the vibe it's given. With the attention seeker as well, I'm also getting this vibe of like, people could just be so annoyed at how the limelight just naturally follows you. Like, you are not the one stepping into the limelight. Even if you are, it doesn't matter. That's where you're supposed to be, but it will always find you, and people want to call you an attention seeker because whenever they see you, you're out here just getting attention because people are just so intrigued about you. You got the investigator. People just naturally want to know about you and your business, okay? So let's do a live pull. Spirit, ancient ancestors, ascending masters, guardian angels, divine. What is power one? Sex appeal, please. What just flipped over? I'll take the top one because I really love how this kind of ties into what we were saying about people want to say that you're an attention seeker, but you're really not. Like, you're so unbothered, you're so unfazed. Again, with the moon, you have people stressed and anxious because you're a mystery. They can't figure you out. People feel like there's something, like the scammer energy, there's something negative about you because you don't just be laying out all your cards on the table. They can't find any dirt on you that they're trying to dig up because you really do keep to yourself. You have no problem rejecting people and places and things that you just feel like, nah, they're not for me, I'm not interested. You could have a sex appeal that you're very picky. Not anyone and everyone can sit in your circle. Not anyone and everyone knows your business. You could be a popular loner, or you just have a small in crowd and people really want to get in. But baby, you have no problem rejecting people and places and things that just they do not resonate with you. Oh my god, fours. Okay, I've been seeing a lot of fours as well, like triple fours, quadruple fours, so that could be a significant angel number for you guys as well. We have the Four of Wands. Your sex appeal is that people really want to be settling down with you. And I'm just laughing to that messy scene of how like people don't care about being your side pieces. It's like people just really want a piece of your energy because you make them feel happy, joyous. You make them feel stable, solidified. And it could be a situation as well where people see you as marriage material. Okay, people want to provide for you as well, you know, because Four of Wands could also be talking about having a stable home and stuff like that. Like, people want to step up and provide for you, show you that they could be a dependable partner, a dependable person that you can rely on. Because with the Borrower as well, talking about if you need help, people want to step up and help you and be there for you. So yeah, you're very picky, you're rejecting people, and it's like people are trying to throw themselves at you because you have an energy where it's like, let me in. Why are you being so guarded? Why are you acting like you're not interested? And I feel like that's your sex appeal as well. Like, you have a I'm not bothered energy. Like, you're really not bothered. Am I going to take that card in reverse? The Knight of Cups. Let me think. Yeah, I really had to think about this one because, you know, with the Knight of Cups in the upright, it's all about romantic proposals, being very charming, having a lot of charisma, you know, being open to love. But I feel like the reverse is right, because you are giving off this energy of being a bit of a heartbreaker, okay? And people feel like you're manipulative. I don't know why that keeps coming through. Like, people want to say that you are manipulative for whatever reason. But yeah, your sex appeal is that you are a heartbreaker. Maybe people see you as a bit of a bachelor, a bachelorette, because it's like unrequited love. You're not really interested in just anybody's love offers and interest. Like, you're really not taking the bait. It's given this vibe that you're very happy by yourself. Like, you could have a desire to be in a commitment, but it's just given this vibe that the options, you're really not happy with the options that are out there, and you could really be destroying egos, you know? People are feeling very insecure and upset when they encounter you because you are just not impressed. You are not easily impressed. That's the vibe. I don't know if you have an energy that you can do bad by yourself. You can do fine for yourself all alone. And yeah, people just, it's not giving what it's supposed to give. So we also got the Nine of Cups that flew out as well with that. And yeah, you are very fulfilled within yourself. You do not need other people to fulfill you, to make you feel like you know, you're validated. You don't look for outside validation. You're very comfortable within yourself. You're very happy, and you're someone that knows how to manifest and make all your dreams and wishes come true all by yourself. You have no problem asking for help when need be, but you are someone where you will definitely get the job done by yourself, okay? So yeah, you not only do you make yourself happy, but that's why people are kind of addicted to be in your energy, in your space, because you are happy. No, sorry, that's not what I'm saying. I actually need to go to bed. Lol. No, sorry. What I was trying to say is you make yourself happy, but you also make other people happy. That's why they enjoy being in your energy. You're just such a good time, good energy, good vibes. And I'm really just getting this vibe that, yeah, with the Four of Wands, you want to meet your divine counterpart, your twin flame, your soulmate, the love of your life. But at the same time, you are very happy in your own space and in your own energy, because you understand like the detriment of meeting the wrong match, taking the wrong proposal, the love offer. You know how that could really set you back, because you are someone, like, you're not gonna get over someone by getting under a new person. You're actually gonna sit down and do the shadow work that is necessary. And shadow work is bloody time consuming. Like, we can't be doing that every other day, you feel me? Like, we'll never get anything done. So yeah, it's just reaffirming for me, like, when it comes to love offers and who you keep in your space, and when it comes to your happiness and your peace of mind, you are very picky, and if people aren't meeting your expectations, you have no problem snip snip cutting them off. And I feel like it's okay to have these high expectations because you also set yourself to that high regard, and I feel like you're meeting them because you really don't. Yeah, we said you can be manipulative, but it's all like a personal preference. It's up to you to decide whether or not you're gonna walk the straight and narrow or be a bit shisty. So you know what I mean? But overall, like, it's good vibes here. You hold yourself to a high regard and you stand by it. That's why you hold the other people who you socialize with to the same regard as well. So let's see what other cards want to come out. Oh, I love that. The Seeker. You are hella intuitive. You are a psychic. You are a seer. And people are scared by that, baby, because no one can come in and scam you. No one can come and give you any dirty offers. No one can come and knock you off your path. You see through the fuckery. You see through the BS. Like, baby, they can't play with you and your mission and what you're here to do, because Spirit is always guiding you. And what are they guiding you towards? Abundance, success, thriving, and winning. What else? Tell me more, okay? You are focused on your goals and your achievements, and it's like your chariot stops for no one. No one, like, if you have to choose between somebody and your happiness and your abundance, it's easy. You don't have to think twice about that. And I feel like that also intimidates people because you make them feel like they're expendable. I'm not saying that they are expendable, but it's like because you're just so focused on building your heaven on earth or whatever makes you happy or whatever your manifestations are, like, you don't have time to play games with anyone or just not focus on what you came here to do. Or, oh, there's a word I'm looking for, but I can't find it. But you don't have time to sacrifice what's gonna make you happy for someone else's happiness. Like, no. You know, that's not what you're here to do. So we also have Inner Goddess, and it's given this vibe. You could definitely be a star seed, an earth angel, and people definitely feel like when they encounter you, you are very magical, you're very different, okay? You turn people into a believer of the divine and the magic of the universe. But what I'm definitely getting from this Inner Goddess is that you know your worth, you know your beauty. You do not look towards outside people for validation of who you are and what it is you came here to do. And again, like, you don't let people put on any illusions or delusions of your beauty and your self-worth. Like, baby, you could have a huge ego, and as you should. Like, you're someone who's very confident and no one can tell you shit, period, okay? So we have whatever reassurance you need, I got you, boo. Loyal and committed to our connection, trust me. So, yeah. Your sex appeal is when you get into relationships, people give you whatever you need. They are hella devoted to you. They are a simp for you. They could love giving you nicknames. You have people wanting to be loyal and committed to you in the connection. And it's like, yeah, it's funny because we literally got people don't mind being your side pieces. But if you get locked in, like, no one is gonna cheat on you or play any games with you because they also see your worth and what you bring to the table. People, like, baby, you can trust them wholeheartedly. That's definitely the vibe that's coming through. I do not want all these cards. Okay, I'm actually gonna stop because yo, it's way too much. I'm gonna take those 3. Oh, it's actually 4. No, it's turned into 5 now. Okay, we're gonna take these 5. So we have, I saved all the messages and photos you sent me. I love smiling back at our intimate chat. 6 of Cups. Yeah, again, you have a lot of people from the past that they can't forget you. They're regretful of fumbling the bag. They're regretful of not being honest. They're regretful of not doing right by you because all they have now is the memories of what you would All they have now is the memories of what you once shared, and you're someone that once you move on to the next, like that's probably it. Like there's no going back. And yeah, you be having people in their feels because what did we say? You are a heartbreaker. So we have a song, Synchronicity. We got freaky on our first night. She surprised herself. Okay, Haze. Go listen to that song. I'm gonna put it in the description. So and it's funny because the Knight of Cups in reverse actually talks about one night stands. So yeah, your sex appeal is if you get freaky on the first night, people freaking love that shit. No one's gonna talk around and kiss and tell them that you're a hoe, because as far as they're concerned, like you don't really be doing that stuff. You surprised yourself. People be feeling like they've won a serious prize or some kind of medal or trophy if they do manage to get you to open up faster than you normally would. But yeah, go listen to that, because I'm not gonna lie, he gave her a lavish date for her to even get freaky in the first night. So hey, if you're getting freaky on the first night, it's because someone done wooed the hell out of you, okay? They wooed the hell out of you. Your silence is deafening. Do you even still care about us and our future together? So again, with you, people don't like to watch you leave. They don't like to lose you. They don't like to see you move on to bigger and better things without them, because it just breaks them. It crushes their ego. It makes them feel like, not essentially that they're failing, but it just, they don't FOMO. They don't like being left behind. So again, people just feel very nostalgic and reminiscent of your energy, and they really do wonder if you still think about them, because as far as they're concerned, they can never forget you. You are unforgettable. I want to reach out to you, working up the courage to give you communication, hiding my longing for you. Again, I can't say it enough. Like, people just, they can't forget you. They want to talk to you. You could have really good communication skills. You're an intellectual. People could talk to you for hours. They just love being in your energy and your space, and they long for you. They miss you. But at the same time, I feel like you're intimidating, because if people wronged you, it's like they struggle to figure out the best way to piece it together, because mama didn't raise no fool. You feel me? Like, once you ask people out, you X people out. Like, I don't know what they gotta do to get you back, but it ain't easy, baby. So you're the only one who can tame the player, healed my broken heart, settled down. So you got the P power, okay? You got the D power, the P power. You can turn a player into a good girl, a good guy. It doesn't matter. Like, it's given this vibe of the player meets the coach, okay? No one can play you. If they try and play you, they play themselves. But you've definitely got some players out here that want to settle down with you, because, yo, they feel like you a baddie, you a dime, you're a Don Daddy. There is no one else out there like you, and like we keep saying, you're just unforgettable. I feel like overall that is your sex appeal. You are unforgettable, and it's no, I feel like it's something to do with your light side, but also your dark side, and how they are intertwined with one another. Like, you know how to walk that line, and hey, you decide whether or not you want to be on angel time or demon time. Is up to you. So part one, that was a very interesting reading. I enjoyed that. Let me know down below if any of it resonated. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and join the familiar. Happy 420, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hi, pal 2. Welcome to your reading. Happy 420. We're going to tap in and see what is your sexual appeal, okay? So I have some pre-pick cards. Let's get straight in. And we have poison, person or situation toxic for you. So what people find sexy, alluring, desirable about you is the fact that you don't stand for any BS. Toxicity, karmic behavior, low down, vibrational ish. Like, you don't stand for it, and if people are about it, you remove it away from you, because at the end of the day, you don't have time for doing no toxic karmic energy exchanges. It's not of your vibration, it doesn't align with you. So yeah, your sex appeal is pretty much that you will not entertain anything that doesn't match with your energetic vibration. Oh, strong. I stand up for myself and protect the ones I love. So not only you yourself do you not stand for the toxic negativity, it's also the people around you. Like, you'll go to war for your crew. You don't play. And if people want to play about your people, they finna meet your demon, okay? They finna meet your beast, okay? You finna show them what it is. You're very protective of your own space and barriers, and you don't play about your family and friends. And that's why they really do love and respect you, because they feel safe and guarded when they're in your energy, because you will stand up for them and protect them. But yeah, people find it alluring that you don't let people walk all over you. You don't let anyone dictate what you should or should not be doing with your life. You are the driver of your life purpose, your life journey. And if anyone has anything to say about what you're doing and the way you're living your life, like, baby, they could talk to the hand, because you ain't listening. You ain't got time for it. It's giving me the memes of, like, think of like Mystery Inc., the Scooby-Doo gang, where they're looking around and it's like, I'm trying to find where the fuck I asked for your opinion about the topic. That is you. People don't really like to get on your bad side, because you could read a hoe. Like, I feel like you could read someone the house down if they really want to get into it. But yeah, you don't play when it comes to your personal space, your energy, your aura, and people know that you are like, you don't do power struggles. Like, they're gonna get mowed over, run down, period. You don't deal with it. Indecisive. I can't seem to make up my mind. I feel like you are very decisive, and people around you, like, they can't make up their minds when it comes to interacting with you, because maybe that's another thing as well. Like, you just don't have time for other people who can't make decisions, who don't know whether they're coming or they're going, and they're bringing that to you and your energy, because you know exactly, like, obviously we don't have all the answers, but you more or less know the direction of where you're going, and you certainly know what you will deal with and what you will not deal with. So people can feel very intimidated in your energy, because they don't have the decisiveness. You make people feel a bit insecure, because hey, they don't have these strong barriers. They don't stand up for themselves. They may be people pleasers. You are not someone that is a people pleaser. If people do not agree with the decisions and choices that you're making, like, you really couldn't give a fuck. That sounds like a them problem, not a you problem, and they need to get with the program. So yeah, people find it very alluring that you make them reconsider what they are essentially doing with their life choices, and how the indecisions they are making is kind of toxic. It allows for people to manipulate and dictate what they should be doing with their lives, and they look at you in comparison and they're like, wow, I want to be more like you and have up certain barriers that protect me from poisonous people or toxic people that are not good for me. So we have unbothered, baby. I love it. People find you so alluring, sexy, attractive, handsome, because you are just so unbothered. You put it in a spliff and you dead it. You don't have time for it. The drama, the toxicity, you do not care. You do not seek other people's approval, their acceptance. You are not a sheep. You do not follow the crowd. You live life to the beat of your own drum, and that is on period. Like, people just need to get over their ish. You're really someone where you look at a situation and you can understand that someone is projecting because you are not giving them the reaction that they wanted. And that's another reason why people, that's your sex appeal, basically. The fact that people can act out, they can behave a certain way, and you will not give them the reaction that they thought they were going to get from you. You don't have time for it. You're just like, baby, the only energy I entertain is high vibrational, and if you're not about it, I'm gonna have to ignore you. Sorry, not sorry. Again, scarcity tactics. Like, people want to come in and try and scare you, try and make you feel some type of way, try and manipulate you, try and make you feel like that you don't know what you're doing, like you don't have all the answers. And it's like, they get very bothered because it's all a projection, okay? They're just projecting onto you how they're feeling about themselves, and you see that in that situation and you literally pay it no mind. Like, it's given this vibe that no one can come and intimidate you, and people may want to come in and try and humble you because maybe you're conceited. Feeling myself, I'm conceited. Feeling myself, I'm conceited. Okay, maybe you're conceited and people want to come in and try and dictate, like they want to humble you or just tear down the confidence that you have, and you're just so unbothered by it because it's given this vibe of, why are you triggered? Because I love myself, baby. Why don't you love yourself? That's the real question. Let's unpack that, okay? That's your energy. Like, you don't have time for people's mind games, manipulation. No, they can play with themselves, baby, because as far as you're concerned, you're playing chess, not checkers, okay? Yes. Love. Oh my god, what were we literally saying about the self-love? I commit to the practice of seeing good in all things. So yeah, you don't have time to dwell on no BS, low vibrational behavior. You don't have time for it. It's not your portion. It's not your life purpose. That's not what you're here to do. You're here to exude love, receive love, and just be love, okay? Your sexual aura, sex appeal is that you very much love yourself, and if you encounter people that want to test that boundaries, who want to test your self-worth, who want to make you feel like you aren't worthy or you shouldn't love yourself to the degree that you do love yourself, they are in for a rude awakening, because it's like Uno reverse, baby. Why are you triggered by the fact that I love myself? Like, why are you triggered by that? We need to see what it is about you that you don't love, and why you feel some type of way that I love myself because I see myself on a high pedestal, baby. Because people want to act like you feel like you're better than them, and that's really not it. Like, you just recognize that you're the shit, and everyone has, you know, everyone has their star quality. You just gotta find it, and people feel some type of way that you found your star quality and you believe in it, and no one can tell you ish about it, for real. Friendship, I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. So again, like, you have no problem. It's given this vibe of seasons. Like, you understand that certain people come into your life for a season and you very much treasure those memories. People could really be talking about, or your sex appeal is the fact that you make friends easy because you don't hold on to toxic people. You let them go when they need be, and you have no problem making new friends, okay? You're someone that people really enjoy being a part of your soul tribe and your community because they just feel like you're a good friend. They just feel like you're a good friend, period, okay? You're a good friend to people and they really appreciate the love. And it's like, oh, how do I explain it? It's like you're really genuine. The love that you give is genuine, and not everybody deserves to have access to you, because sometimes they'll manipulate it and use it for like evil. They won't use it for good. So we also have mysterious, baby. I love that. Your sex appeal is that you are a mystery. People cannot figure you out. People want to know more about you, but you have certain blockages and barriers up to really protect your peace of mind. You're all about protecting your peace of mind and space, and not everybody needs to be in your business, because if people know your business and they know what you're trying to strive and achieve, they can self-sabotage you, and you are blocking out anyone that wants to self-sabotage you. So you could be someone that has really encountered friends who have not been the best to you, who have really tried to humble you, who have tried to alienate and exclude you, and then they feel very threatened and intimidated and upset by the fact that you are unfazed, you are unbothered, because as far as you're concerned in this equation, you were the shit, okay? They were a side character along for the ride, and when you cut them off and move on to do your mysterious biddings, they really be feeling like that. They be feeling some type of way that they're no longer a front seat participant seeing exactly what's going on. So your sex appeal is that you're mysterious, you do not lay all your cards on the table, and you do not be like broadcasting your business. It's a need to know basis, okay? And people like lovers can find this very attractive because it makes them do the work to get to know you, okay? You're a puzzle that people just enjoy. What's the word? They enjoy discovering, okay? Uncovering. And then we have damage. So yeah, you have a certain loving aura energy that really attracts toxic people, people who are in need of healing, people who are somewhat damaged by their past interactions with, you know, other damaged people that they've encountered. And I love that it says loser. I don't know, people who just feel a negative way about themselves, they seem to attach themselves to you and want to leech off of your energy. And this is why you have to be very protective of your space, because these are the indecisive people coming through, the people who are just acting impulsively off of whatever they're feeling in that moment due to fear and insecurity. Like, you don't have time for it. I'm not saying that these people are losers, but that's literally how they feel about themselves in comparison to you. People are continuously comparing themselves to you, and maybe you yourself have been damaged from your own experiences, but people, they are annoyed that you are so unbothered by what you've endured and what you've experienced. And it's simply because you love yourself to the degree that you will do your healing, you will do your shadow work, and you will transmute and move through whatever cycle you need to move through. So people, yeah, it has them triggered. That's your sex appeal. You be triggering people as well. So spirit, ancient ancestors, ascending masters, guardian angels, divine. What's Pal 2's sex appeal, please? Spill the tea for us. Let us know what's good. Okay, I'm going to take the top one that fell out, but the rest can just take a back seat. So we have Temperance. You are like an earth angel, okay? You really do teach people a lot of lessons because you know how to alchemize and transmute and heal through negative cycles, people, places, and things. You don't stand for the BS. You don't stand for people's toxicity. You literally have the Six of Cups. So there's a lot of people from the past that you have walked away from, that you have healed from, and started a new era of your life, and they feel left out. They feel sad. They feel nostalgic over the times that they once shared with you. Again, they could be missing your healing energy, and how in some ways you are very grounded within yourself regardless of what you encounter in life, but you being around other people, they can find you really grounding as well, as if like you're guiding them through whatever turbulence they're experiencing. So people, yeah, they just really miss your balanced aura, your wise counsel, your guidance. You're someone that you're just very smart and intellectual, and you understand the game of life, and it looks like you're navigating it very easily. You could also have like spiritual gifts in the sense that you have a clear communicative path, or just like a direct telephone line with the spirits, your ancestors, the divine. They're always guiding you, and you are taking the divine guidance that's given to you. It's given this vibe that you're very much walking in your life purpose, and people, they really respect that. They find that very admirable, and you inspire other people to find their own life purpose as well. So what else wants to come through? Okay, we're gonna have to pick one since nothing is jumping out. Oh, the 10 of Swords. What did we say? Your sex appeal is, no matter what you encounter in life, nothing will ever keep you stuck. People can try and betray you, backstab you. It doesn't matter, because you will do the shadow work. You will heal. You will transmute and alchemize that energy. And when it's done, you will let karma handle the rest, okay? People be scared to cross you because they see how with the Two of Wands, like once people show you exactly who they are, you're like, thank you for that. I'm going to take that in, and I'm going to make a new plan. I'm going to head in a new direction, and I'm asking you the fuck out, period, okay? People be wanna, oh my god, I'm getting this vibe that people be acting like they're the victims when they wanted to come up against you and try and self-sabotage you and trip you up and leave you out in the cold. And that's why people be so bothered by the fact that you are unbothered if people betray you. Because as far as you're concerned, I am an earth angel, I am blessed, I am divine, and if you're out here trying to sabotage, betray, hurt an earth angel, baby, I'ma let spirit deal with you, because spirit got a thing for you, okay? So yeah, your sex appeal is that you have no problem releasing toxic cycles that do not serve you. If it's a karmic cycle, you will learn the lessons you need to learn, and you will let it go. Like, you really don't be holding grudges against people who are toxic or who betray you or hurt you, because you understand that they're damaged and they have their own healing that they need to do. And it's like, even when you go through painful cycles, you still have gratitude, because in a sense you're grateful for the fact that you have the discernment to walk away, and you have the strength and the power, and you have that self-love to heal, release, and move on. Like, you really don't be holding on to people, because as far as you're concerned, when one door closes, another one opens. Spirit is never going to leave you cold and busted out in the dirt. Spirit always takes care of you. What Spirit wants you to do is heal so they can open up a new door, because you're very good at not projecting the past onto whatever new things come towards you. And I feel like that's your sex appeal. You don't project your past issues onto new encounters that you're experiencing. You like to give people the benefit of the doubt, and like we said, when they show you your true face, you're like, thank you for showing me who the fuck you is, I'm gonna move on. Or if they're genuine, then you keep them around. But I love how that's fallen on the friendship, because yeah, it's just reaffirming that you have had some shisty friends that have not had your best interests at heart, and it's simply because they've wanted to humble you for whatever toxic reason they wanted to. And I feel like it's simply because they just don't feel good within themselves. And if you feel good within yourself, like, people just want to change that. They're thinking, why are you so conceited? Why do you love yourself? Why do you have all this confidence? And it's like, go fix your ish and leave me alone, please. Like, for real. Okay, so we also have the Page of Pentacles. You are hot. You are a hard worker, okay? You're someone that's very dedicated to your goals, your ambitions, your dreams, your visions. You're very good with money. You could be someone who's a visionary in the sense that you want to be an entrepreneur. People see that the reason that you're so bothered about what's happening around you is because you're so focused on your goals and building new projects and aspirations that you have. And the Three of Cups, people really want to be in your soul tribe. They really want to be your friends. You could also be networking as well with people. I mean, that would more be the Three of Pentacles, but still, people could want to network with you because they see that in terms of ambition, creativity, and just business mindset and money management, like, you're someone that's very good at growing and making your money multiply and work for you. And people just find that hella attractive. They just find it very inspiring that you're about your business. You don't play about your business, even if you're at the start of your journey. Like, you're just learning the ropes, and this is why you're very mysterious about what you're doing, because you don't want people to come in and add their 2 cents and self-sabotage your work. But even if you're at the start of your journey, people know that you have the power and the capability to make it a success. This is another pile as well, where people just admire and adore you, that they really do want to help and support you along your road to building whatever projects that you're trying to work on. So yeah, you're a creative visionary, and the reason that you don't have time for drama is because you're focused on making your money. And you could be a pile here that any bad negative experiences that you've gone through, endured, you use that to help inspire new creative projects. Like, think of someone who goes through a heartbreak and then they make a big hit, they make a bestseller song. Someone who goes through a life story that's just very traumatic, or it's just crazy as shit, and they write a #1 bestseller. That's you. Like, your pain inspires creativity. You can legit make money off your pain, and people are so annoyed. Like, how do you not only transmute and heal from it, but how the fuck do you make money off of it too? That's how people are acting when it comes to you. So let's get one more card before we tap into another deck. Oh, the Seven of Swords, baby. So you guys have really been through it when it comes to people, places, and things. Like, people, the Three of Swords, oh my gosh, I am so sorry for you guys. The Five of Cups, with that Five of Cups, those are the people who have let you down. Those are the people who have betrayed you, okay? They see you up, they see you winning, and they're upset that their self-sabotaging tactics, it didn't go anywhere. So that's your sex appeal. People, your haters will really come up against you, and when they turn back, because they feel like they left you for dead, when they turn back to see, did it work? They're out here crying, heartbroken, and upset because they're still beefing in this karmic cycle that you guys were once in, but you're onto new, exciting, better things. And on top of that, you're using the experience that you went through with them to inspire your next abundance. So you have people hella triggered. You have them so triggered because no matter what they try to do, if they're deceptive, deceitful, they try and steal from you, they try and lie to you, like it doesn't matter, because your intuition and your discernment shows you the way. It guides you through the fuggery and it takes you out of harm's way. Like no one can stop your abundance. And you know, you heal, you move on, and you still have the people from the past crying over the spilt milk. They're reminiscing about you. They wish that they could be in your energy and your space, and they can't because you've released them. You said, I don't have time for this. Go focus on your healing instead of trying to take it out on me. Like, nah, you need to go work on yourself, boo. So we also have Metaphorus. Oh, so you're very magical, baby. You are like a butterfly because you are forever transforming and you're just embracing the journey of life with no judgment. Like, what makes you sexy is, well, what is your sex appeal is that you don't judge yourself, but on top of that, you don't judge other people regardless of what they've endured or where they come from or what they've been through, because you yourself, you know what it's like to struggle and go through certain, you know, you just know what it's like to go through certain cycles that are painful, and you don't judge people for enduring that too, because as far as you're concerned, as long as people are working on themselves like you and they are going through that transition to release and let go, like you very much do respect that, because at the end of the day, it's not easy to do that kind of shadow work. You are someone that you are very enlightened and you are a healing soul, and this is why people find you just so alluring and they want to be in your energy, and that's also why you also attract people who are in need of healing. So you do have to be very careful of energy vampires. You really do accept that, you know, all the changes that you've been through in life, whether good or bad, they have really benefited your growth and evolution in this world to like abundance and stability. And when it comes to your expansion in life, like you celebrate it in pride, whether it's been good, bad, or ugly, you don't care. You celebrate all your hardships and all your wins because it's made you into the amazing person that you are today. So again, with the alchemizing and transmuting energy, you're someone that's able to evolve and transform and transition, and no one can keep you stuck, okay? No one can keep you stuck. The Seeker. We literally said it with that Earth Angel card, how you have a direct line to your ancestral team and they are helping you win all the time. They ain't leaving you out in the cold, dusted and busted, okay? You are a seer. You are the high priestess, okay? You are the hierophant. You have all the wisdom and the knowledge of life because of what you've endured, okay? And also because of your psychic abilities, your spiritual gifts. Like your intuition, you heavily believe in your intuition and you listen to your intuition. And on top of that, your light irritates your light irritates their demons. You have people hella triggered because you're out here shining bright like a diamond, and no one can they can't dim your light. No one can put you in a box. No one can intimidate you. No one can make you feel like, oh, you are not what you are, because baby, you don't have time for it. Spirit is giving you the tea and you're listening to what Spirit has to say about you. You don't listen to what anybody else has to say about you. So you're very tapped in with Spirit. Your intuition is on one. And yeah, when it comes to clairvoyance, baby, you got them, okay? Spirit be talking to you, guiding you, and you be seeing the truth. That's why when it comes to deceptive people, like you see straight through them because you are the seer. If someone is wearing a mask, you're gonna see straight through that mask, okay? No one can play in your face, and that's on period. Lesson in progress. Yeah, your sex appeal is that you are forever learning, growing, and you're someone that if you're in a karmic cycle, you learn that lesson quick. You don't stay stuck in nothing, okay? You learn your lessons and you move on to the next step of abundance, okay? You're someone that you're not even afraid to learn new things from other people as well. Like, people really want to sit down and be like, you're conceited, you're up yourself, like you don't listen to A, B, C, D, E, F, G, but that is so wrong. If someone is of a higher authority, they've had more life experience than you, or they just know a certain topic, you have no problem learning from them, because you understand that in order to thrive and grow in this world, you have to learn. You have to learn from the right teachers. So not only are you someone that learns from the cycles of life that you endure, but you are more than happy to learn from other people who have the actual correct knowledge and information to provide for you. You're someone who's like a seeker of knowledge, okay? Because you just love to be very tapped in, and you just, it's given the Queen of Swords, like the Queen of Swords, King of Swords. You are a smart intellectual, you're very clued up, and people know that about you. That's your sex appeal. With the I belong, it's giving me this vibe of you know exactly who the fuck you are, and no one can tell you different. No one can sit down and be like, no, this is who you are, live your life this way. You're like, bitch, get out my face, please. So our final deck to get messages on your sex appeal. And we have, I love seeing you in baggy clothes no matter what you wear, body final season. So you don't have to dress to impress. I mean, you can dress to impress if you want to, but you don't have to work too hard. People are like, your natural beauty is more than enough to draw them in. And if you're wearing baggy clothes, like, people just love to undress you with their eyes. They love to think about, damn, I wonder what you hiding under there. Oh my god, literally, I want you naked and in my bed. Let me see every inch of your body. So people are literally fantasizing about your body. They know you're hiding something sexy under there. They just know it. They just know it, because it's like you maybe you get a lot of attention, but you don't really like the attention that you get. So that's why you be dressing down, okay? I want to learn your love language. Let me know the new you. Hashtag open up. So people, you're a mystery, and people want to know about you. They want to learn about your love language. They want to, whatever standard you set, they want to meet that standard, because they want you to open up. They want to get to know you. You are a mystery that people just want to discover. And what also is here is you intuitively know everything. It's alluring, but I'm worried you know all my deep fears and secrets. So you are the seer. People know that you are spiritually gifted, you have a strong intuition, and they really can't play in your face, because intuitively spirit will tell you what it is. My karmics made me insecure. I'm working on healing my lack of self-worth. So yeah, you really do reflect to people the shadow work that they need to do, because they've endured negative encounters with other people who were also unhealed, and you make people want to find their own self-worth, okay? Because you love yourself, and you don't allow, like, if someone doesn't see your worth and they don't see that you're a diamond, you don't then start being insecure and believing that person's ideology of you. Like, you let that shit go, and you heal, and you move on, and you inspire, like, especially lovers that you meet, you inspire them to do the same thing, because at the end of the day, like, you are not what other people tell you. You are what you believe you are. And this is reaffirming that you don't judge people who go through this as well. Like, you don't judge them for it. It is what it is. You go through a cycle. You just need to heal and release, and that's what you inspire in people. You inspire people to do their shadow work and their healing. And we also have, I picture you walking down the aisle, your wifey material. So your hubby, wifey material, okay? People see you as marriage material. They want to wife you up. They just want to get locked in with you. They want to have a family with you. They want to build with you. Like, oh, they just love your energy, and they don't want to let you go. You're always going to be the one that gets away if people let you go, because people from the past cannot forget you. So that can also be your sexual aura, that you're the one that got away. You're unforgettable. You're unforgettable. People just, they're upset that they've lost you out of their life. Praying the divine saves you for me. I hope you don't give yourself to anyone else. Hashtag mine. So you could have exes that don't want to forget you. sexual partners or just romantic partners who become very obsessive over you or possessive over you. They feel like you are theirs. That's why they want to lock it down. They don't want anyone else to have you. And it's reaffirming that vibe of you are the one that got away. People be feeding for you. They be praying to the divine, please give me another encounter to meet this amazing person again. I will never fumble the bag with pile 2 if you give me that one last shot, okay? It's definitely giving a vibe that you are just different from the rest, and people are they are very much in your business about like what you doing, where you at, who you seeing, because they want to connect with you. You got me doing new things. There isn't a hoop I wouldn't jump through to please you. X is mad, and I was literally picking up that energy with my comics make me insecure. Like, people's comics or exes be so annoyed that you get their past lovers to get over them, forget about them, and heal from whatever trauma they inflicted on them. And on top of that, you have them bossing up, doing better for themselves, loving for themselves, feeling more confident, and they're doing things that they would never really do. They are jumping through extraordinary hoops that they never even jumped through with their past exes, just to impress you and lock you down. And you really be having their old things just hella mad about the fact that it's your world and everyone else is just living in it, okay? So pile 2, that is your sex appeal. That is why everyone is fiending after you. I really hope you enjoyed this special 420 reading. Don't forget to let me know down below in the comment section if it resonated with you. Like, share, subscribe, join the familiar, and I'll see you at the next one. Bye! Hi, pal free. Last but surely not least, what did I say? You saved the best for last, my pal frees. This is a special 420 reading, and we are tapping into what is your sex appeal. So I have some pre-pick cards here, and I really want to see the tea. I am laughing. Not a blank card. Yo, you're an enigma. People can't figure your ass out, and I'm gonna get the deck because you at least deserve a card for your first card. That's just crazy. Hi, pal free. So yeah, what an interesting start to your reading. You're an enigma. People really can't figure you out. That's your sex appeal, okay? You're basically a mystery. But yeah, we don't really need that here, so I'm gonna get you 2 extra cards because you're special, and we literally have uninhibited. Express opinions and feelings, behave as you want to without worry of what people think. So you're a trendsetter, you're very innovative. People really look to you as an inspiration because you live life to the beat of your own drum. You don't look for outward approval or acceptance from people. If people don't like you, okay, like, you're not gonna lose any sleep over that, you feel me? So yeah, you really don't care about what people think, and you just live life for your own enjoyment. Again, with the enigma, people are just, it's like you have so many different layers, so many different skills. You're multi-talented. People never know what you're coming and going with because you're constantly just popping out with new-ish. And with the weed out, like, you have no problem getting away from people who don't approve of you, people who don't like you, people who try to dim your light. Like, you just remove yourself from those obstacles because you really don't have time for that. So here we go. You're very chilled, okay? Stop, rest, regain your strength. You're someone that you're very busy, you're on the go, you have no problems chasing after your dreams, your goals, your aspirations, but at the same time, you know when to sit down, relax, and just take your time. You know, it's not always a race, okay? It's a marathon. That's the game of life. Like, nothing really stresses you too tough because you're someone, you will not stress over what you cannot control, baby. You will leave that in the past and you will leave it in the dust. Like, it is what it is. But yeah, not a lot of things can really disturb your peace because you simply won't allow it, especially with that energy of you not really caring about people's opinions and what they have to say. You feel me? So we have impatient. I just can't wait. So I love it. You are someone that, yes, you know when to sit down, relax, and take your time, but at the same time, if you need to go and do something because you are just so excited, you have the intuitive push, the pull, the creative, like just the intuitive creative spark to do something, you will chase after it. You will not wait for people's approval. That's really what it is. You don't wait for anyone's approval to say, yes, you should do this, yes, that sounds good for you. You will go after that and do whatever the hell you need to do. Like, it is what it is. Your chariot is stopping for no one. You could also be someone who doesn't really have enough patience for people's BS. Like, say if someone's complaining about a situation, but they're deliberately putting themselves in that situation. Basically, you know, like they're not helping themselves. You can clearly see a pathway for them to help themselves and get themselves out of that situation, but they're not doing that work. They just rather sit down and talk about it. You don't have patience for that. People who don't fix their own problems, like, you're like, please, let's start talking about it, because I ain't got time for this. I do not have the energy or the brain cells to keep listening to this nonsense. So yeah, you're just someone, like, you don't have time for the BS. You're always chasing after your goals, your dreams, your aspirations. People cannot keep up with you. They don't know whether you're coming and you're going, and you've got a very exciting energy. You're an ambient soul, because this is such a fucking contradiction. Like, excuse my French, but yay, you're impatient, but you're also patient at the same time. So this tells me that you are very balanced, okay? I don't mind waiting for what I want, okay? And it's also telling us that you have high standards and you don't settle. You know, whatever you're manifesting, whatever you've sat down and you've discussed with your spiritual team, they're gonna give it to you because you feel like that's a part of your destined path. You know that's what it's a part of your destined path. That's what you have the power to achieve and manifest into your reality, and that's what you're finna do. So you're an ambient soul, you're very balanced. Yeah, you love fast forward momentum and movement, chasing after your dreams and aspirations, but at the same time, you know when to sit down, relax, and let the universe do its magic, okay? Like, you're very balanced, and people find that very irresistible and alluring about you. It's also giving this vibe, like, within relationships, you know when to take charge and lead, but at the same time, you know when to take a back seat and let your partner lead where it needs to go. The same thing with projects and, like, working on teams and collaborating. So we have lonely. It's giving me this vibe of you're like a popular loner. You really enjoy your own space, and I feel like it's because of you could also be a homebody, but I feel like you enjoy your own space because you don't want too many people projecting onto you. You don't want them dictating where you should and should not be going. In the sense, like, other people's fears and insecurities, you don't want to take that on, because maybe you're an empath, or like in life sometimes we take on other people's fears and it blocks us from doing what we want to do. In the sense, like, if you ask someone for advice and they give you advice based off their negative experience, that can make you fearful to go after that. So you're someone who really enjoys being alone and being in your space, because it, like, cancels out the noise of people trying to interfere and, you know, try and get in your energy. Let me let my cat in real quick. Yeah, so you guys are basically a popular loner. You're a bit of a hermit vibe. You enjoy your own space because it allows you to, creativity wise, it just allows you to flow. Nothing is blocked and stagnant, and that's how you like it. Like, yeah, you enjoy interacting with people, but at the same time, you like being alone. That's when you think best. Oh my gosh, and this is why you like being alone, okay? Clout hungry, says anything, does anything, makes shit up, dramatic. So yeah, you have people that want to shine in the limelight with you, that want to ride your coattails, and this is why you're a popular loner. This is why you ride solo dolo, because you've had some toxic encounters with people who just want to be around you, because I don't know if your sex appeal is you raise the social status of other people around you, because you're just that bitch. You're I can't even take myself seriously. You're that guy, you're that girl, okay? Queen, king status, 6 of Wands status. Like, people just want to be in your crew because you're the it factor, and you really have to I feel like you have good discernment as well to see the negative Nancys that are literally just clout chasers and are dramatic energy vampires. And yeah, your sex appeal is you keep to yourself because people like to use your popularity, your social status, because it brings them clout, it brings them, I don't know, recognition. People look at them in a higher light, put them to a higher pedestal because of just simply being associated by you. So, oh, I love that energy. Health, you don't play. You don't play when it comes to your health, your boundaries. You don't play with it, you don't play with it, you don't play with it. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Oh my god, this card always catches me off guard. Like, I cannot say enshrines for some reason, like I don't know why. But anyway, yeah, when it comes to your well-being, your physical, mental, spiritual well-being, you do not play. You could be someone that you look good, you work out, you eat clean, you drink a lot of water, and your body is just glowing up. You got a nice sensual body that people just they want to bite. Okay, they just love how you look. You're so alluring and desirable to them. And it's this energy that not only are you beautiful on the outside, but you're beautiful on the inside as well. You have a good soul, okay? You're mentally stable, you're very put together, and on top of that, you look fine. People can't deal when they come across you. You're just literally the whole package vibe. That's what it's giving. You're the whole package. Not only are you fearless, courageous, brave, you live by your own standard of what you want to live by, and you're just very chilled and patient and relaxed, and you mind your business and you keep to yourself, and on top of that, you look damn fine. This is another mystery pile right here. People want to know about you and your life, and they can't. All they know is that you have fans because people want to take your clout, and you look good, you look fine. Fear, I realized that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. So you're someone that you're courageous. You don't allow your fears and your anxieties to stop you from doing whatever it is you want to do. You do not fear what you cannot control, or you do not stress about what you cannot control. Is it let and live God? I don't know. You just release it and you allow the universe to deal with it. And this is another reason again why you like to stay by yourself, because you don't want people projecting their fears and insecurities onto you, because it stresses you out, it makes you creatively stagnant, and you feel like you're not moving in the direction that you wish to move in. So yeah, people really do recognize that you're courageous and you chase after your goals, your dreams. No hesitation, okay, unless you need to rest and recuperate. So we also have Peacekeeper. They can't play with your peace because you will forever maintain the peace. I feel like you're someone who, when it comes to ending conflicts, when it comes to ending toxic cycles with the people who want to use and abuse you, you always do it peacefully, to the point that if these clout chasers want to make clout off of you cutting them off, they can't, because everyone's gonna know that they were the ones in the wrong, because you didn't do them nothing bad other than walking away. And at the end of the day, you can't force people to entertain you. You can't force no one to be your friend. Why are you mad because someone decided that they don't want to know you? For starters, I want to even know why they don't want to be in your energy, because maybe I need to listen and take some notes. That's the vibe it's given. Like, people want to come and talk bad about your name, but what it's giving is that people on the outside looking in, they see that you're chill vibes, you're peace, you're relaxed, you're a good time. You're focused on your business and your money. You're not focused on anything else. You're focused on staying mentally stable and healthy, okay? You're all about the peace, balance, harmony, and no one can really come in and mess with your reputation, because people see through the BS. They really do. Oh my god, stop it, because we literally said the lonely card is here. Because Silas, you're knocking the camera. Are you gonna get down, sweetie? Come on. Thank you. We literally said the lonely card is here is because you're a homebody, and it's come out. We don't have to say anything else other than that. You're a homebody. That's why you're a mystery, because you don't be out in the streets. You don't be broadcasting your business. It's on a need to know basis, and you're like the pop out queen, the pop out king. You pop out with stuff, and yeah, the King of Pentacles. You're very focused on your business and your money. If it's not making money, it's not making sense. You don't have time for anything else. So I get this vibe that people are very curious about you, because you really do be keeping to yourself. You are fine with your own energy, your own company. You do not need a crowd of people to vibe with you. And yeah, people could also be a bit shocked and intimidated about that, because they feel like they need people. They're a bit codependent. They don't like being alone with their thoughts, but you do like being alone with your thoughts. It's because you feel like that's when you best thrive in a situation. Oh, the Three of Swords in reverse. So you're definitely very healed at this time. What's also interesting is at the bottom we have the Ace of Cups here, and it's really given this vibe that you are releasing the past pains and you are overcoming any hardships that you've endured, especially when it comes from recovery of any sadness that you've gone through, really healing heartbreak that people have really tried to inflict on you. I feel like people have been giving you a lot of fake love out here, and that's especially why you've had to really like love on yourself. And by loving on yourself, you are attracting like new beginnings of prosperity, maybe even a new lover. But what it is for sure saying, the reason that you're able to go through this healing and releasing the past that is not serving you is because you're very content with yourself. You're not looking for outward approval from anyone. You're very happy within yourself, and you're someone who is creative, and you realize your creativity thrives a lot when you are especially by yourself. So I love that for you guys. Your sex appeal is that you are forever healing and evolving. Nothing, that's why you have no fear. You don't fear heartbreak. You do not fear heartbreak, because it is what it is. Ten of Pentacles. The reason you don't fear heartbreak is because you know you are destined for infinite abundance. You are focused on your bag, your creative projects. You are inheriting literally wealth and riches. You are literally destined to be wealthy. That's what's coming through. If you want a stable home, you want a married life, you want the house, carriage, baby, whatever, the husband, the wife, it doesn't matter. If you want it, that's what's coming towards you. And that's how people are definitely seeing you. They're seeing you as someone who is a money magnet. You are attracting wealth and abundance towards you. Your manifestations for stability and wealth is coming in. You're someone who has the power and the capability to use your creativity to essentially build a dynasty that will outlive you. Even when you go, your dynasty will forever be growing, thriving. Like, I don't know, I'm just feeling a lot of wealth and riches, and I feel like people from the past are heartbroken to have fumbled the bag with you. And this is why people be wanting to ride your coattails. This is why people want your clout, because you're someone, you are, even if you don't have it now, when it comes to networking and having connections, that's what you're destined to have. The right connections in high places, because the Ten of Pentacles is no joke. I don't know if I said this already, but people see you as stable, secure, marriage, hubby, wifey material. Someone that they can build a legacy with, a dynasty with, okay? Oh, I love that energy for you guys. So let's get 2 more cards. King of Wands, reaffirming that you're someone who's hella courageous, okay? You're creative, you're passionate, you're a natural born leader. You've danced to the own beat of your drum. No one is coming in telling you where you should, where you shouldn't go, what you should, what you shouldn't be doing. This is why you sit by yourself, because if you have too many people giving you advice in their opinion, they're gonna make you miss so many opportunities. And your sexual appeal, or your sex appeal, is that you don't miss any opportunities. You take all the opportunities that come towards you and you turn them into wealthy abundance, baby. You stack it up, you multiply, you make your money work for you. It's given that energy energy of multiple streams of income. You're someone who can set up businesses and kick your feet up. That's the vibe. And on top of that, you're very alluring, you're very attractive. It's given a Casanova. People are throwing themselves at you. Literally at the bottom we have the Lovers, okay? Whoever you encounter, they easily fall in love with you. You don't have to do, it's light work. You don't have to do too much. Your personality, I mean, your looks are banging, but also your personality draws them in. It's given this vibe like, when you break stuff off with people, you will do your healing and you will resurrect yourself and move on and transform. But the people from your past be holding on to you, baby. They be getting a little bitter sometimes, even though you walk away peacefully. Like, they can't forget you. They can't forget you. You are the it factor. You are the clout that everyone wants a piece of. They all want to sit in your circle, okay? But yeah, you're highly attractive, passionate, creative, a born natural leader, okay? You're a trendsetter for sure. And people be thinking they're your soulmates. Casanova, you ain't gotta do too much to make people fall in love with you. You're just naturally sexy. Even the way that you eat, the way that you talk, the way that you walk, the way that you dress, you don't have to try. You're just oozing sex appeal. That is your sex appeal right there. You ooze it. 10 of Wands, 10. So that's a significant number for you. I feel like for me, this is reaffirming that when you walk away from, jeez Louise, the cards cannot stay still. And the Ace of Wands as well. When you walk away to walk towards like new beginnings of prosperity and abundance, or just like you're opening new doors for yourself, your creative passions, like when you walk away from people who are not serving you, they're trying to weigh you down, they're trying to project onto you responsibilities that you didn't even ask for. Like, they be feeling overwhelmed and upset and just stagnant, stuck, because they see you growing and evolving. The King of Pentacles, again, you're growing and evolving, focusing on your money, your stability, your abundance, your legacy. You're not focused on anyone else. And these people be so overwhelmed by the fact that it's given this vibe that you outgrow them. You ascend to a new level, a new height, and they can no longer have access to you. They can't reach you anymore. You can't pick up the phone for them, and they're so upset because they were once in your circle, but it's given this vibe that they weren't even treating you right, baby. They were just trying to use you for their own benefit. And now that you're gone, I don't know if they've come to the realization of what these 10 of Wands are that are dragging them down, but they're kind of sad that you're not there to help them pick up the pieces. So let's see. Spirit, ancient ancestors, ascending masters, guardian angels, divine. When it comes to pile free, what is their sex appeal, please? Let's hear the tea on that. Oh, I love it. Okay, let me see this one. Freedom. What do we say? You're a free spirit who dances to the beat of your own drum. Unfold. You don't force anything. You watch things unfold naturally, and it is what it is. You let spirit, yeah, because everything is in alignment with you. You allow spirit to navigate and direct you to where you go. You're not very rigid. You may be someone who doesn't really like to make plans because you don't even stick to those plans anyway. You like to go with the flow. You like things to just unfold naturally. You don't force it. You're not like someone who's rigid and stagnant. If there is change that needs to happen, you let the change happen. You welcome new beginnings because it's very exciting to you. What isn't exciting to you is staying stuck in situations that do not align with your vibration, that you don't feel like it aligns with your soul path. You'll let it go. You'll release it because it's not for you. So yeah, your sex appeal is that you're always on to the next. That's why you're such a creative soul, because you don't keep yourself stuck in one box. There are so many layers to you. There's just so much to discover about you that people really want to tap into. Oh, you can have messages in another pile, but you're shining. Your light definitely irritates people's demons. People are very upset at the fact that they really try to I don't know, they try to isolate you. They try to make you feel kind of shitty about yourself, and it doesn't work. They try and dim your light. They just try and shit on you, and it does not work because you know how to adjust to any change that comes towards you. You know how to boss up, rise up, and you just know how to evolve and release, again, stuff that does not serve you or resonate with your soul. If it doesn't nourish your soul, you're not about it. And people just hate that you naturally shine. Like, your sex appeal is that you are the star. No one can dim your light. No one can mess up your reputation and how people perceive you, because at the end of the day, your actions will forever outweigh the gossip and rumors that are going on around you. Like, no one can say shit about you. It is what it is. Move on and let go. People can also tell that if anyone's trying to humble you, dim your light, talk down on you, talk bad about you, people can really tell that they're low-key a hater. They're low-key a hater. So I keep getting loads of cards coming out, so I'm just going to take these ones. Low-key hate that you're always right. Intuition never misses a beat. High Priestess. So you're very tapped in. You see through people's masks. You see through the delusions. You see through people's projections and insecurities, and you don't take it on. People hate that you are always right, okay? You see the known and the unknown. You're not afraid to take a leap of faith into the unknown. People just don't like that. They feel like you have all the answers, and that's why they can't come in and manipulate situations to go in whatever way they want it to go in. But that sounds like a them problem that they just need to deal with, because at the end of the day, if you're intuitively tapped in, like, maybe they just need to go work on their intuition and stop stressing over you feel me? Incoming text from an ex: I want to be friends again, let's make up, #forgiveness. I feel like this relies to everyone, not just exes, like friends, family, co-workers. People want to be your friend again. They feel very regretful and remorseful for trying to self-sabotage you or project their issues onto you and keep you stuck and stagnant. They really miss you and want to make up with you. People really want to seek your forgiveness, okay? You're a soul that people don't like to lose. You're hard to forget. Oh my god, all the pals are definitely unforgettable, and it goes without saying that you too, you're unforgettable. You have good, like, you're a good, genuine friend, and people really miss your friendship when you're gone. I'm gonna show you the views on a yacht or a cruise. It's you that I choose. You are never second best. You're never anyone's second option. People always choose you. The Three of Swords also, even in reverse, it talks about ending like third-party situations, and it's like, if people put you in third-party situations and you walk away and you end it, those people are so regretful. A, because you saw through the thuggery, your intuition put you onto game. B, because you were the better option. And C, it was you that they always choose. Like, they feel so dumbfounded because maybe they just don't feel like you're gonna walk away, but you walk away. You walk away, and oh my god, people love when you put them in their place, okay? They love when you put them in their place. That's what makes you irresistible. That's what makes you hard to forget, because you tell people, this is why I'm pissed. You've crossed my boundary. Don't do it again, okay? You need to go find yourself something safe to do. That's what you tell people, and they can't forget you because maybe they're not used to people putting them in their place and letting them know where they done fucked up. Like, for real, for real. I know you can help heal my childhood wounds. I need to work on them myself. #ℚ𝕚𝕚𝕕. So you inspire people to do their own inner work, to connect with their inner child, to isolate and sit in solitude, because they see how well it's helped you grow and evolve. They see how going in hermit has really helped you boss up and elevate, and this is why you don't really give a fuck about people's approval or opinion on what you're doing, because by healing your inner child and working on those trauma and those inner wounds, you release that need to be a people pleaser and seek other people's approval. You literally live life for yourself and your happiness, and that's what you inspire within people. So people really see how you love yourself, and you're literally just living for yourself, and it makes them want to do that as well. You're sexy as fuck. They're roasting me for fumbling the bag. Glow up tour. So you're glowing up. People are talking about how you're glowing up. You are always glowing up, okay? You're just the main character. Everyone's just living in it, and people like with your exes, their friends are roasting them. They're like, how did you fumble this bag? How did you put them in a third party, mate? If that was me, I would have never did that. I would have been seeing that this was a diamond. Are you crazy? Like, they're getting roasted. If anyone has ever had you and they have lost you, I'm telling you right now, the boys, the girls are roasting them. They are roasting them. And maybe even people in that friendship group are like, they are, you got people in their groups fighting over you. They all want a piece of you. They all find you attractive, okay? You be breaking up some friendships. What can I say? That's your sex appeal. Like, you be making up third-party situations within the friendship groups as well. So karmic suppressed. You're not threatened or insecure about my past. Jealous. So you be having your ex's mad. Like, what? You have so many haters, pal free. You have so many haters. Like, you meet people, they put you in third-party interferences, and you're not even threatened or insecure about what they're doing, because you're like, okay, first of all, the two of y'all are childish and I'm the shit, so I don't even know why I'm here. You toxic people have each other. Like, the comics really be pressed that you're like, y'all have each other, because I don't do childish games. I'm on grown folk time, for real, for real. So yeah, I love that for you. I love that. That's awesome that you have your exes mad, and they're probably mad because this is another part where your exes will boss up and they will step up to the level that you need them to be. Whatever standard you need them to be, they will meet that standard, because you're the one that got away. People want to make up with you and seek your forgiveness, and it be having their exes mad because they could never get them to act right. And we also have King of Wands, but when I'm around you, I get shy and nervous. Teenage crush. So yeah, these players, these macho masculine men, these bachelors, you be having them nervous because they just don't know how to operate around you. You're not like the rest. It takes a lot to impress you, and it's because this is exactly the energy. You're independent. You don't need a man. You don't need a partner. You don't need a lover, because you can do battle by yourself. Like, what? It's like you could be someone who is, you've reached certain goals and achievements, educationally, professionally. Like, you've achieved a lot by yourself. That's why you believe in yourself. That's why you're so confident, and you don't feel like you're codependent and needy of other people. People really see that you're very independent. They find that very alluring and attractive, and you do battle by yourself. You don't need people. That's why you're very much happy with being in your own space, being alone, because you know how having too many people around you can sometimes slow you down. I love seeing you in baggy clothes no matter what you wear. Body final season. So you definitely have some messages in some other piles, okay? Your body is hella fine. Even if you don't work out, even if you've had plastic surgery, it doesn't matter. People just think you are so fine. They are undressing you with their eyes. They also have a vibe of like, even if you don't dress up, if you're given like girl next door vibes, people find that hella attractive. It doesn't matter what you wear. Even if you were to wear a bin bag, you would still look good, okay? Your natural beauty is just gorgeous, baby. People can't get enough of it. And you have a dark sense of humor, okay? Your dark sense of humor and sarcasm is attractive. Again, you are unique. You are an enigma. You are the whole package. People just really don't know what to expect when they encounter you, okay? Like, You're a very special being, and people are very just in awe about you, and they love to interact with you. So pal free, happy 420. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, comment down below, let me know if anything resonated with you. Like, share, subscribe, join the familia, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.